Hey everyone, Jarek here, and this is the Fenrir 717. Yeah, it's a portable rocket launcher. Before I talk about it anymore, let me show you my first reactions to picking this thing up out of the box. All right, let's pull out the simplest one first. They're all bubble wrapped. There's no front sight. No, there's a sight there. Here's a front sight. So as you can tell, this thing tickles me. I love everything about this. It's a super simple blaster, but I've not seen anything hobby grade like this. And it's really pretty for as simple as it is. There is a lot of little tiny details just all over this thing. Also, these are the default colors. They asked me if I wanted any other colors, and I told them, you know what, no, I think these colors match what this blaster is trying to do. There is a rail here if you wanted to put a red dot on that side for whatever reason, or a laser or whatever. These sights are not really very helpful, but they are flip-up sights. They're there. I am super happy that they are there. I love everything about it. I mean, you saw how it worked. It's super simple in design. You can even see the spring getting primed just by doing that. You have to pull it back out and lock it in place. It is not going to suddenly just collapse in on you when you shoot it. It's just gonna stay like that. And then you go. This one is sent to me from Frontline Foam. Huge thanks to them. I'm having a lot of fun just messing around with this stuff. But also I couldn't make videos like this without them doing things like sending me these things to make videos of. They also sent me some Demolisher rockets themselves, which obviously that's what this thing shoots, is Nerf's Demolisher rockets, which these are hard to find nowadays. You can't really find the original ones. I don't know if these are the originals. I don't think they are, but the purple ones are the ones they sent me. Interestingly enough, I found these actually don't perform as well as the other knockoffs I have. I mean, they shoot, don't get me wrong. They're not as accurate and they don't shoot as hard. So depending on the Demolisher rockets you have, you're going to see some pretty wide variation in performance. Something else I found that was pretty cool, let me go and prime this again. It's not very hard to prime, although I feel like this, it gets stuck a little bit primed, and I don't want to put that much pressure. Pulling this back out feels wrong, but yeah, the prime isn't too hard. Anyway, I found out that it also works with Mega XL, not in a real official way or anything, but you know, it's just a little peg in there that you put things on. And it's not really made to make a seal because it wasn't made for Mega XL, so it will fall back out. But if you leave it there and you don't tilt it downward, it does shoot actually pretty good. When I chronoed the Fenrir, I found that the rockets I had, the orange ones, the knockoff ones, were firing at 60 FPS. Whereas the purple ones were only firing at 50 FPS. So yeah, depending on what you're using, you might get some wild variations. I also chronoed the Mega XLs just because I wanted to, and I was finding those to fire around 55 feet per second, so close to the same as the Demolisher rockets. So this thing doesn't shoot the hardest possible, but keep in mind, it's also shooting Demolisher rockets, which aren't small projectiles, so you cannot compare this to your regular darts. Around 60 FPS is not bad for what it's shooting. And you might want this for certain game modes at Nerf games. Or in my case, do I need to explain? Look at this thing. This is so silly. I love this. This is one of the ones that I definitely want to keep on my wall or nearby to show people when they stop by to be like, look how cool and stupid this is. I love it. But let's test this a little bit more. Let's take this, well, I was gonna say down the range. Let's shoot it down my hallway. Let's just see how accurate it is with the limited space I have. For once, the limited space I have shouldn't be a hindrance for testing the accuracy because they're, Demolisher rockets. I don't really have much space. This is actually one of the few blasters I probably could have taken out to my local park and actually shot it because I don't think anyone's going to be concerned about this. But it's dark, so I can't do that now. Anyway, I got about 20 feet-ish down my hallway. This should be more than enough space to show you the general accuracy of Demolisher rockets. Let's try with one of the orange ones, one of my personal ones first. I'm gonna prime this before I can do that. I've raised my targets up so I don't have to aim so far down with Demolisher rockets. That I don't know if that'll make a change or not. It probably will with how rockets fly, but I don't know if I'll hit anything. Let's just see. I'm gonna go for the middle one. Okay, that shot a little bit to the left, but it mostly flew straight. It didn't go erratically, like straight down or, you know, in a random direction. It still flew. Now let's try one of the purple ones they sent me. Yeah, that's what I mean. The purple ones, in my experience, that's what they seem to do. They seem to fly directly downward. Weird. Let's try our orange one again. Flew relatively straight. Another purple one. Flew pretty far down again. Another orange one. This is my last one I have on me. Now that one did fly a little bit down, but it didn't nose down. Let me pick all these up and try again. Okay, my goal now is to actually hit one of those targets. I'm still testing to kind of see the general accuracy of the rockets I have. But, you know, it'd be fun to hit one of them. That was close. I think I need to aim a little bit higher. Wow, that flew to the left. One of the things I am noticing is that these rockets seem to make a bit more of a snug seal when I put them in, whereas the purple ones just kind of slide on loosely. It might have been useful to prime it. Well, it ended up by the targets. That counts for something, right? Sometimes they really slap. Yeah, those targets are at 20 feet gonna be kind of difficult. That said, if you have a large target and you have a game mode where you need a bigger projectile to shoot at said target, you're probably going to be able to hit one of those, especially if you're running games. Having this just sitting on the field for like one team to come grab and get like an objective to shoot something. Like this thing I could see having a million different niche purposes. And also they're Demolisher rockets. Demolisher rockets are inherently cool, even with their inaccurate flaws. Even with the different kinds of them being more inaccurate than others, and even with the official ones being basically impossible to get nowadays. I will try to find the Demolisher rockets I bought and link below if you want those specifically. They're definitely better than the purple ones. I don't know what ones the purple ones are, but you can experiment. I remember buying the orange ones because I got a different shell that allowed me to shoot Demolisher rockets with the Nerf Rival Pilot, which is also insane. Okay, also while I'm here, where did I put those down? Haha, I'm dumb. They're in my other pockets. Let's try some of these Mega XLs. Let's just try it out. Also, you're gonna be able to hear these scream, which is cool. As it turns out, darts are shaped the way they are for a reason. Oh, that one was so close. I could definitely hit that with the Mega XLs. I feel committed. Now I have to. Now I have to hit it with something. Oh my god, they hit the base of the target. Wow, did you see that? It shot so much harder, it knocked the target over. That was 100%. I didn't give up. I didn't give up. I didn't give up at all. I didn't give up so hard it turned me into Porky the Pig. Let's get a couple of first-person shots. Okay, so what's my final conclusion of the Fenrir 717? Do I need to explain It is one of the coolest plinkers I've gotten in a long time. It's a gimmicky blaster, but like, it's Nerf. What's the problem with that? Half of Nerf stuff is just being gimmicky stuff that lobs foam across the room. This is one of the silliest, one of the stupidest, it's just one of the coolest things I've gotten in such a long time. Whether you want just like a toy to fire a unique ammo type like the Demolisher rocket, or if you want something for a more niche part of games, this is probably going to be the go-to. I don't know of any other blasters, especially not hobby grade, that are quite like this one. The general action, it never gets old. If you want to get one of these things, I put a link down below in the video information as to where you can buy it. Huge thanks to Frontline Foam for sending this one my way. I am going to cherish this thing, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make space on my blaster wall for it. It's full of stuff that I absolutely love already. I don't know. I'm going to keep this thing around though, because this thing is just something that is super simple, that you will have a lot of fun with, and you'll want at least just sitting on your wall. Thank you guys for watching this video. Here is a bunch of stuff from my other channel. I have a gaming channel where I cover first-person shooters. It's not a Let's Play channel, it's more analysis, in-depth stuff, and you can subscribe to that one over here. If you want to see more Nerf stuff, here's a playlist of stuff just like this video you're watching now, and you can subscribe by clicking this right here. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next video.